Hello, everyone. I am CEO of gaming, also known as Taruki or Ruki, whatever you want to call me, and I'm the current president of the Overwatch Club. And to my right, I have,
Hello, Valu Patterson. I'm the treasurer of the Overwatch Club.
and we are going to be the casters for the finals of the Boilerfrag 17's finals game. And we are going to be having King's Keep playing against Havana Heat, the top seeds from the APGL as well as the BGM. Uh, and we do have them set up in the lobby currently. So if they're ready, we can go right into the map.
Yeah, here on King's Keep we have J10, Cotton, Kanin. What else?
We have Mercy GM Girl. We also have Starless on the DPS role. And for Havana Heat, we have Appcasta J on the tank, Joe Guy and Wild Rage Sage for the DPS players, and we have Tom and Kitasora for the support players.
Yeah, so who are you expecting to win?
Honestly, I'm expecting Kings Keep to win. You know, they're a very solid team. They have a lot of very solid players. I think that Havana Heat is definitely a team that you have to watch out for. They have a very strong overall tank and support lineup. So they're definitely someone to be very wary of.
Yeah, and we are also Watchpoint Warriors who just lost to Havana Heat, so
Unfortunately, yes.
it's gonna be really intense. All right, and we are going into Lijiang.
All right, we do have Lijiang being the pick here for King's Keep, as Havana Heat is the #1 seed coming into this matchup, King's Keep being #2. And we do see a pause being requested by Appcasta J, so Control-Shift-Equals will be a pause keybind utilized for the observer. And it seems like there is a sound issue coming out for one of the teams here.
Oh, we have been having a couple of sound issues today. J10 from King's Keep was also struggling getting his microphone to work. He ended up having to switch computers, but I don't know what's going on now. Are they ready?
It seems like they are going ready, so we are going back into the map here.
All right, and so here we're about to start. I think the J10 Outcast the J lineup is going to be really intense. Very strong tanks in the game.
Ready for battle.
And the healing is also, I mean, overall, these two teams are just like really good lineups. I think they both have the highest averages as well.
Definitely.
So they were both kind of expected to win. And personally, I'm not gonna lie, I want King's Keep to win because, you know, Con 61 and Kanin are both silver team. That's our team in the club. And
3,
it's gonna be really intense.
It will. And we do have the doors opening for the first round of the finals here. We see a Reinhardt composition with the Mercy coming out from King's Keep, as well as D.Va coming out from the right side. Seems like they're going to be a teleport onto point, trying to control that point as much as they can with the Symmetra. The D.Va composition, as they played against Watchpoint Warriors earlier in the semifinals. Tracer seeming to get forced out by J-Chen. Despite Abcast does get put down to really low HP though. Joe Guy falling down 1 HP as well. Khan 61 with a massive pick from J-Chen. Segment falling down with the Wild Rage stage. Tracer falling down. And it seems like the fight has been won from King's Keep pretty fast. You know, D.Va fell down really fast HP. Joe Guy also fell down shortly after.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that it ended that quick. You know, they had the Lucio speed. It felt like, you know, they engaged, but they didn't really have much to back up. And, you know, but they're already heading in. You know, J10 is holding his ground on the Reinhardt, shockingly. And it seems like Abcast is going to stay on D.Va.
Yeah, he will be sticking the D.Va, as we do see a swap over from the Reaper, from the Tracer over to the Reaper. And seems like we will have Bob to work with here very soon coming out from the blue side. So they're already at 80% to their ultimate, as Wild Rage Sage almost falls down. Joe Guy also getting put down on low HP, is just the pressure coming out from King's Keep is just way too strong. Joe Guy falling down to 1 HP as well. Bob gets put down as well.
Bob is out, not much is happening. Oh! And just with that, J10 and Starless get picks. Joe Guy is trying to make something happen, but it's just not happening. King's Keep is going to hold this point. Oh, and they're going for the staggers too. I think they get these.
I think so too. Game put down 1 HP. Joe Guy getting staggered very, very late. The Havana Heat are not going to push this for at least another 15% as they wait for their Cassie to get back. But we do have 4 ultimates coming out for King's Keep here, with 3 coming out for Havana Heat. So we may see an ultimate trade going on here.
Yeah, these are looking like they're about to start matching ults. I think they're going to try not to use them all at once, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're most likely going to see a Juno ultimate coming out early from King's Keep here, as it does get played down while Rage Sage falls down really fast as the rush comes out. But Kidasora also gets put down with the massive shadow coming out from J-Chen. Massive 3K play coming out from J-Chen as the clock ticks to 90%. Symbol also getting put down, but in King's Keep have no ultimates to work with here. But it seems like Abkasa might be able to try and get back in time if he can. But at 97%, he gets the touch, luckily, forcing overtime. He might not be able to get the touch in time though, but bomb gets put down onto point. J-Chen blocking it for his team. J-Chen just chasing around the Reaper right now.
Just trying to get those cleanup kills. It seems to be happening fast. Yeah. Oh, B comes out, shockingly. I don't know if it even hit anyone. But yeah, King's Keep just takes it. Oh my gosh, that was way more dominant than I thought.
Yeah, absolutely crazy performance coming from King's Keep here, especially J-Chen on that Reinhardt. You know, getting that massive two kills with the Juno ultimate and then shattering the High Noon, which fortunately was blocked by the Symbol anyways. But you know, it doesn't hurt to secure that block.
Yeah, we are highlighting J-Chen's play right now, but their DPS is making a lot of space as well. I mean, it's Khan's wall just, yeah, that was amazing.
That really was. And we do see a Ramatra swap coming on for Havana Heat here. And we did see Havana Heat actually do this in the semifinal matches when the Diva was getting hard countered. They did see a full comp swap over to a hard bunker brawl composition with the Ram, Reaper, and the Baptiste.
They ended up doing really good with that composition as well. Oh, early pick on Starless.
My goodness, Starless, what are you doing? You're a varsity player. You can't let that happen. But a Resurrection actually gets put down by Mercy as Wild Rage Sage falls down to Cotton. Massive pick coming out from Cotton as they have now been put up to a 5v4 situation. It seems like King's Keep are just wanting to stay back. They just don't want to deal with this. They have the Mercy for the damage boost and poke, and they just don't want to walk into them. They're just playing slow. They're playing for their kite. As Starless does get a massive pick onto Joe Guy, and now they're left in a 5v4 again. 5v3 now. Zab Castle falls down shortly after. And J-Chen actually falls down to Sage. Massive pick coming out from Sage here. And they might actually be able to contest before J-Chen gets back in time if the wave spawns quick enough. But fortunately, that Mercy, that Mercy
pick, res, you gotta look out for it. You know, Mercy, Dill, otherwise known as Dill, you know, he's really good on the Mercy one trick. He is playing on console though, or with the controller, so we'll see how he fares up with the PC players.
Yeah, hopefully his freshman dorm people are cheering him on, as he's a RA in a dormitory right now. High Noon unfortunately does not catch many, but is put down to 1 HP as 3 instantly fall down at the same time, as it seems like King's Keep are going for the staggers with a massive stagger onto Kidasora. And unfortunately that did not get a new wave, but it was just close enough.
Yeah, King's Keep is kind of looking absolutely dominant right now. I'm very shocked. Oh, J-Chen, he's looking, I feel like he's looking for a shatter. He's just staring. I don't know what he's cooking, but I can tell he's cooking up something. You'll see Abkasta coming out. Oh my gosh, it got blocked by Abkasta, and the window comes out. Juno's ults are being traded left and right. I think we might even see a Mercy Valk here. Aaron, he pops his Ramadra ult, but it just got canceled. And now J-Chen, I think he's gonna go in and clean up these kills. No, he got, oh my gosh, he fell. And then we see the Valk come out. Oh my gosh, everyone's trading ultimates. I think almost a clean slate. We might see Rage bring out the Reaper Blossom here, but yeah, King's Keep has no ultimates left. Havana Heat is trying to take this point from them, making the last ditch effort. And it seems like they're able to flip the point. You know, there's 94% left with King's Keep, so if they get a clean fight, it'll be pretty hard to, you know, contest that, because they won't get any overtime playment unless Havana Heat's able to make something happen. He's going in for the TP Blossom. Let's see if he can get it. Oh no, they're looking out for him, but they're trying to go in. Oh no, we're not gonna see it. Oh yeah, we're seeing it. We're seeing it.
Massive Blossom come out. Mercy actually falling, but J-Chen gets the refrag. Now we're in a Not really sure. I wasn't really paying attention.
We're about to see a shatter. No,
Unfortunately.
he doesn't make it. And Havana Heat. Oh no, but King's Keep flips the point. Havana Heat is trying to make it happen, but King's Keep ended up getting it to 99%, and that percentage that they lost, it can cost them the game.
It really can. And now we do have Havana Heat building up the percentage yet again. But we do have Juno Ultimate as well as Shatter coming out from King's Keep, which is just so strong, and we don't have the Juno ult for the Havana Heat to match. So maybe GG's potentially here for King's Keep to win this map. It seems like Jay Chen is just getting put down at low HP as Reaper just hard walks onto him. And Reaper actually gets picked by Starless. Juno Ultimate gets put down, but the Primal comes out from Abcasa trying to sustain as long as he can. Trying to get it for a boop kill, but a massive boop kill. Jay Chen flying down with Starless. Oh, wow. A massive double boop kill going off of the map. Abcasa with a wild play on that Primal. Seems like High Noon does get forced out to try and stabilize the point. But it seems like it might not catch much, but Kanina actually falls down really late. Massive stagger, and this might actually go to a third round here.
Oh,
Jay Chen does have the Shatter to work with here, as well as Khan building the Blossom.
I'm just so shocked Kanin died to that, but Jay Chen's moving up. He's been holding on to the Shatter, and he gets two with it, but the cleanse comes out. Tom is holding it, and the Kitsune rush happens. We'll see if they can make something happen. I mean, the Blossom! Cotton! Oh my gosh! That's my Silver Team DPS. Oh my gosh! Cotton is just out here making up for it, and they flip the point. I think it might be
There's no way he's going to be able to, unless his TP gets onto point fast. Oh, but he goes the other way, but it seems like Aaron does get, Abcasa does get the touch in time. But the Reaper trying to stall as long as they can, but at 1 HP not able to do much, and GM is just able to get that resurrection onto Starless. And it seems like they're just going for their final kills, the final cleanup. As we did see a much closer round here as King's Keep actually win this Lijiang round. As they do win the Lijiang round, it was a lot closer than we saw earlier. The first round we saw King's Keep just going 100% 0. And then we saw Havana just hold that to 99, unfortunately not able to secure it. But
Of course, the play of the game coming from the Reinhardt. We loved that Shatter, and you see Cotton's wall come out, which would have blocked it anyways. But that was a beautiful play. Jay Chen's team kind of looking crazy right now.
Yeah, they're looking really strong. It's unfortunately with the way that Suzu has been changed for the patch, you're not able to actually get up when you get Suzu'd from Shatter. You're only able to block the damage. So in that last fight, it was really difficult. Even though they got the Suzu, they were able to get some picks off. But we will be seeing the next map coming up soon, as map bans are currently taking place.
And what's the next mode?
Hybrid, I believe so. Yes, Hybrid is the next mode, and we will have the winners of last round. So King's Keep, they will be banning, I believe, 3 maps of Hybrid, and Havana Heat will be choosing the map. So what are you thinking they're gonna go here?
Do you mean map or?
Yeah, the map.
I don't know. I think, considering King's Keep had a pretty good brawl, I mean, even countering Abcasta's, Ramatra, I think Abcasta might try to go for a bit of a poke. It seems like they've banned
I'm honestly thinking that they're going to ban something like Hollywood, Nambani, or Pareza, but honestly that's kind of a guess coming out from my side, just analyzing the thought process of each team.
Wait, I think you're right.
The bans are coming through right now?
It seems like they banned Hollywood, Numbani, and
Oh
Pareza.
my goodness, wow.
Wait, good job. Oh my gosh, that's our president.
It's, once you play this game for long enough, you're just able to understand what people are thinking, So kind of
what do you think they're gonna pick? What do you think? What do you think Havana Heat will be picking?
I'm thinking that they're, I kind of need to think about it, gotta weigh the pros and cons of each map when they banned.
I think they might choose Blizzard World.
Yeah, I think that might definitely be an option. If I'm really thinking about it, did they ban yet? Or did they pick yet? Oh.
He's trying to cheat. What compositions? While you're thinking, what compositions do you think we're going to be seeing
here? I definitely think that they're going to go Eichenwald. They're going to definitely go Eichenwald. And
what composition?
And I think that Havana Heat are going to roll out on their good old bread and butter. Their diva, their Cass, Tracer, Kiri, Lucio. Really go for that. If they start getting countered, then I mean they're probably going to swap back to what they've just originally just been running every single time they've been getting countered, just running that Ram, Reaper, and Baptiste in place of the Lucio, Tracer, and Diva. And I still think that King's Keep are probably just going to run their usual compositions with at least Mercy and Kiriko as a most likely guarantee.
That backline is pretty hard set considering Dill is, you know, primarily plays Mercy, considered a Mercy one trick, and Kanin is a wannabe Mercy one trick. So, but he's being forced to play Kiri. Oh, and we are going into Eichenwald, who is on defense. Okay, so it looks like we got King's Keep on defense. I think Jay-Chan might pull out the Orisa, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely might see the Orisa pick coming out. You know, if he's feeling spicy, he might pull out the Reinhardt as well, potentially. But yeah, we do have 6 seconds before seeing what compositions are going to be rolling out here for both teams. And it seems like Havana Heat are just going to start off on their counter composition here with the Ramattra, Reaper, and Baptiste. And we do see King's Keep rolling out on the Sigma with still running the Symmetra in case of that Diva getting pulled out, but unfortunately it seems like they will not have that. And we do have Starless over on the Ashe instead of the Cass.
Oh, Jay-Chan is on Sigma. I was wrong.
What the Sigma? Anyway.
Oh my gosh. So I think considering, you know, Havana Heat is bringing back the Ramattra, I think we're gonna see a bit of a bum rush here. And King's Keep is gonna try and keep their distance. I think they're respecting the Ramattra brawl.
I think so too. Jay-Chan just playing slow here, trying to play for pokes, see what they're running, as he does see the Reaper. Might be able to predict that they're running the Ramattra composition here. And actually, they do swap the Ramattra over to a Winston.
Oh, interesting pick. I wonder what is he cooking? He wants to close the distance fast. Oh, and he's closing the distance, but there's no one there, so they're just going straight to point. A bit split up. I don't know. Oh! He hits the rock. Out. Wait, but the Suzu comes through and he's able to stay alive.
Jay-Chan just going for some poke here. Not really sure what Starless is doing in the back. Might be going for some poking. It seems like there is Abcasta actually pressuring her in the backline. It gets forced out though. And Sage gets put down to 1 HP. Fortunately, Starless is chasing for it, guaranteeing that kill with that dynamite. Maybe overkill, but completely necessary. Jogai does also get a pick onto Khan as well as Mercy gets put down to 1 HP and actually falls soon after. Abcasta going for a massive dive onto the backline. Starless gets put down to 1 HP and a massive trade comes through. Seems like it is just Kanin left on the point as we do see Cotton swapping over to the Cassidy.
Oh my gosh, this is very different than what we were seeing last map. Havana Heat came out, showed out. They took the point, they took the space, and they just absolutely stomped on King's Keep. But here we have Jay-Chan. He has his sigil. You can see a lot of people are about to come up on their ult. Tom, the Kiriko's coming up on his rush. Abcasta, he's coming up on his primal. So we might see some trades, some ult trades being brought out. It seems like Kings keep taking the high ground. You know, they do have a bit of a poke comp. I think Mercy's going to stay on their V and on Starless. On Starless.
Massive dive coming out from Outcast. Unfortunately, gets rocked, put down HP, but he doesn't have Primal yet. But Wild Rage Sage does get a pick onto Starless. Now in the 4v4 situation. Jay-Chen trying to poke out Calm as much as they can, but unfortunately they don't fall. But Starless does get resurrected by the Mercy. We're seeing massive value coming out from the Mercy as the teleport does get put down onto Tigron. It does get coached away as Wraith is formed. It seems like there is a refrag coming out from Sage onto Khan as Khan got a massive pick onto Tom. That's one support down. So like Jay-Chen is just going for a flux, and it is a solo flux. Two solo ultimates onto Jogai, unfortunately. Really hate to be that person. As we do see the Primal coming out from Abcast going for a juggle. Massive juggle onto Starless. Starless falls down.
Abcast is just really trying to get them off this high ground, but they are just holding it down. They're keeping their distance. Seems that he got them off of high ground, but he's diving and he just... Yeah, he's resetting. There's nothing you can do. Everyone's dead.
You know, his whole team is just dead. He's probably just going back, potentially wanting to swap. I'm not really sure what he's thinking of here. Not really sure if he thinks he's finding success on Winston, but it seems like he is going to stay on it. We do see Valk, High Noon, and Juno coming out from King's Keep here, and we do see 4 ultimates for Havana Heat, everything but Primal.
So do you think they're going to blow it all? in one fight?
I think there may be some massive ult trades going on here. I think we may see Juno trades coming out alongside High Noon trades. We do see Rush coming out. We do see Juno ult and Blossom coming out as well.
Oh!
Only trades going out right now. Abkasa falling as now we're left. And wow, massive picks from J-Chan. He gets 2 kills pretty much instantly. Joe Guy does get a massive kill onto Mercy GM Girl. Oh, Mercy Gamer Girl, actually. That's their username. I see. I miss CR. And Kitasora does get cleaned up by J-Chan as J-Chan is just high tempo walking into the backline. But TP does come out from Tom as Joe Guy is able to get saved and the rock comes out for Abkasa. Abkasa gets put down a half HP, can't really push as Reaper's hard pressuring the Sigma, but he might go for a flex here. But High Noon does get forced by Cotton.
Yeah, there's a really scrappy fight here. Oh, and Wild Rage Sage goes down to J-Chan. J-Chan's just getting these random picks here and there. They're trying to trade, but it seems like they're just going to try and back up and try to regroup for once. Sorry, my bad. I shouldn't have said that. It's okay, though, because, you know, it was a bit of a shaky fight. You know, they thought they could get some picks, and they just weren't able to get the picks that they needed.
You know what? It's okay. We'll flame them. El Bozo skill issue, play better. Alright, now we have 2 minutes 15 left on the clock for the attackers here. We do only see Juno ult and High Noon. Close rush actually coming out for the
Havana
attackers.
is taking their space that they're taking the point, and I don't know. King's Keep isn't contesting. Abkasa gets the pick on the Mercy, and J-Chan decides to flux. They think it's winnable. Oh, and it might be winnable. Starless is over there getting picks here left and right. And the DPS just clean up. They held back up J-Chan, which I thought King's Keep was going to lose the fight. I don't know how they won that, I'll be honest.
Yeah, you know, when you have someone like Starless, who's a current hit scan player on the varsity team, just sitting on that high ground with that Mercy pocket, just like that, that's exactly what happens going to happen. She's just going to take her time, hit her shots, and just get massive value. You know, she already has another Bob to work with here.
I was about to point that out. Yo, these ults are coming by really fast. Havana Heat is coming up on 3 different ults. We might see something big happen here.
You know, she's playing aggressively, trying to go for this maybe frontline Bob. Seems like Juno ultimate does get popped down from Kanin OP. It seems like Khan does fall down and getting caught out, but it seems like the Bob is able to stop that
Bob.
Juno ult, which is massive. They're not able to push through the Juno ult as Abkasa does juggle it out. Seems like Starless is trying to play, but J-Chen going for a flux onto the Reaper, not able to get it in time for the Wraith to fall out. But it seems like we do see Blossom and Rush coming out for Havana Heat here, but Abkasa falls down early as Rush gets placed down, and High Noon getting placed by Cotton.
What?
And the
did he just pop Blossom?
Misclick. Misclick coming out from Sage on the Reaper.
I think Sage thought he saw something, or maybe he fat fingered. I don't know, but he decided to use Blossom, and he's sticking the Reaper still. So interesting indeed. You know, Havana's trying to move it forward inch by inch. It's slow. Like just now, they're trying to cut through the point. They're just trying to get it slowly, not even taking the fight. See, we have Aaron Abkasa on point. I don't know.
Oh, Joe Guy might get caught out here, but luckily the Suzu and the DM comes out as Tom gets put down to 1 HP. Massive pick from Starless as Khan gets traded out by Sage. Now in the 4v4, 2v4 actually for Havana Heat. Abkasa trying to get on point, but unfortunately he's not able to get to the point in time. Falls to his untimely death, unfortunately.
I know he's having a good laugh about that one. I mean, they had to do it. It was last touch. He misjudged his boosters. It happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us. Unfortunately, the best of us are not Abkasa J.
There might be a bit of salty bitterness against Havana Heat.
Not at all.
All right, but they held it halfway to second point. I mean, who knows? They could full King's Keep could full hold first point. I mean,
yeah, you know,
Havana Heat could full hold.
You know, I'm actually expecting it to be really difficult to push through for King's Keep on the attack side here, as they're trying to run the heavy poke composition.
Oh, they're sticking with the poke. I thought they would switch. I think it has to do with their support lineup.
You know, I think it definitely has to do with their support lineup, and definitely their DPS. You know, they've been running Starless on that Ashe and that hit scan. You know, Havana Heat are just running their hard brawl composition, so it might be really easy for them to hold the choke here, unless something comes out for the attackers to try and open up the map possibly. As we do see Abkasa on the card.
Is that a Junkrat I see?
That is a Junkrat.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get Wild Rage Sage on the Junkrat.
Wild Raid Sage has been playing very well. He actually was a substitute for one of the DPS players who could not play, Costco. So
Yeah.
Sage did have to go in and substitute, and he is now in the finals.
He will also be in Deadlock later.
He will.
Okay, we're just seeing some early poke coming out from Havana Heat. Interesting. I didn't even see the Rhine pick. Oh, Stylus gets an early pick on Joe Guy. It seems like they might be able to take this point. J10 slowly trying to walk forward. Yeah, Stylus, they got it. They got it.
You know, like I said earlier on defense, when you have a player like Starless just able to play that Ashe sniper, it's just going to be really difficult to just play with the amount of pressure she just puts down onto the team.
It seems like Abcasa is trying to get a pick. I don't know what.
Seems like he's just trying to get as many exit frags as he possibly can.
He's going for the stats.
Unfortunately, not able to get much as Joe Guy does get massively staggered. As Abcasa does stick to the Reinhardt. Seems like he's wanting to do a very fast brawl kind of composition, but not sure if his team is able to follow.
Oh! That was a nasty rock.
Massive rock coming out there.
Oh, and Abcasa trying.
Oh my goodness. Starless is just molding at that. I already know. The rock does get put down onto Abcasa as he gets slowly put down with a massive suck coming out from the Sigma, making sure that the resurrection gets put down onto Starless.
Yeah, both of these tanks are just interesting players. They go for some crazy plays. Oh, it seems like Bab gets low, but it doesn't happen. But J-Chan now has Flux, and they also have Bob coming out. They have control of the point. They have control of the high ground. It's
Starless
oh my
with
god.
Just 2 picks. There's crazy headshots coming out from Starless here. Just pretty much every single fight, she's just been able to get an opening pick for her team, just allowing that 4v4 for her team. It's just so difficult to play in a 4v5.
Yeah, and we see J-Chen, and he's trying to just get some poke damage.
The
Abcasa might go. Oh, no, he fluxes Abcasa. But the point is still moving. The point is still moving. And Havana, he doesn't touch because they get caught in flux, and yeah, some of them just don't want to move up, I guess. And King's Keep wins. I mean, you gotta give it to Starless.
Yeah,
player of the game.
The player of the game.
Let's watch this. Let's have a moment of silence to watch this.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Just
wow.
Crazy picks coming out from Starless there on the Ashe. You know, they're definitely feeling themselves. You know, they definitely have not played like this in our varsity matches. So I'm kind of concerned about that. But let's see. We do have King's Keep up in this best of 7, already up 2 maps.
Yeah, 2 maps, but it's first to 4, right?
Yes,
so
first to 4.
The pressure isn't on just yet, but it's kind of getting there.
They're definitely quaking in their boots right now for Havana Heat, as we do see the next game mode as push. Thank you to my observer for giving me a motion to
shout out to BlazeBlade.
Shout out to BlazeBlade, who is the observer of this match. And I believe there will be 2 maps that is able to be banned from King's Keep here, as Havana Heat will be able to select what map they want to play. Yeah, and
let's read the vibes of the room right now. So King's Keep is farthest away from the camera. So up close we have Havana Heat, you know, with Tom right there. They're main support, flag support.
They're Baptiste player or Lucio player. Tom on that very bottom or middle of the stage, actually. That beige shirt.
J-Chen's over in the corner.
J-Chen on the bottom right, the tank for King's Keep, just looking as serious as ever.
He has his arms folded. He's logged in. He's ready to game. Kanin over there in the back. You know, so if you look at the very, very back, you have Kanin on the left and Dill on the right. They're looking at each other. Those are the 2 support lines. Those are the Mercy 1 tricks. You know, but you know, they're doing really good for mostly playing Mercy. It seems like.
And it seems like
the maps have been released.
And it seems like New Queen Street and Runasapi were banned, and we're going for Esperanza for the map pick.
Esperanza, that's gonna be really good for Havana Heat. You know, Abcasta's Ramatra, Esperanza. You know, I think it might be good.
It seems like we are actually going for a bio break for both teams here, so we will be back very shortly. Thank you for watching. We will start the 3rd map very shortly. Intro. we are back with the iCarly intro countdown from production, and we will see Esperanza being played for the third push map here. The pick coming out for Havana Heat.
Yeah, Esperanza. As we were talking about earlier, I think we might see J-Chen. He might be playing. I don't know. Do you think he's gonna play more Sigma? He was kind of rocking the Sigma. I think he was feeling himself.
Yeah, you know, I'm expecting a Junker Queen pick coming out from J-Chen here, as he's been trying to cook up on that Junker Queen for a while now. And I'm expecting just the Diva or Winston coming out from Abkasa J here.
Yeah, I think Abkasa is just gonna try and force that Diva. He's been trying all game, but I don't know. He might think he can't break through, and he might just go off the rails here also and just go ball. Honestly,
you know, honestly, I would not be surprised if Abkasa were to pull out a ball pick here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised. King's Keep up 2-0. It's first to 4, best of 7. It's looking a lot more one-sided than I thought. You know, I think Abkasa J and I think Havana Heat just overall kind of get humbled because they rocked us earlier. Like, it was kind of not even close, and now they're just on the receiving end. Oh yeah, you were right. J10 is on that Junker Queen.
Junker Queen, yes, and we will see the Ashe coming out from Starless, and we will see Cotton on that Soj instead of that Symmetra.
Do you also peep Jogai on the Genji? I think he's gonna try and shut down Starless.
That will definitely be interesting.
Oh,
as Jogai,
and we see Wilder Sage on the Tracer. I think they're gonna try and go for it.
Yeah, Jogai has just been pretty much on Cassidy for this whole entire tournament so far, so seeing them on Genji is certainly a sight to see. Not really sure how they're going to do yet, but it seems like they will be willing to experiment. You know, when you're down 0-2, might as well just try and experiment with stuff. We do see a dive coming up from Abkasa trying to control space on the top of the high ground. Yeah. We do see J-Chan. Actually, he's back on the Sigma as Sage falls down really fast as Rock gets hit. Jogai getting put down on 1 HP, getting propped back up as Abkasa gets put down just barely 1 HP.
Khan's going for it. Khan's going for it.
PGE slide. Unfortunately, he doesn't get punished for it, but Abkasa J is still at 1 HP. J-Chan just massive sleep coming out from Tom here as they they start backing up. Abkasa trying to take that space so Tom can get jumped on.
There's a really scrappy fight right now. They're still engaging. No one's gotten down just yet. People are coming back from spawn. I don't know. Khan's just trying to and J-Chan hits the rock on Jogai. Abkasa decides to go in on the engage, but I think he just needs to back out now. Yeah. Khan puts him down to 1. Starless cleans up. And Khan's going in. Khan is cleaning up their supports. Let's see if he can get the pick on Tom. That is not my Silver Team DPS.
You know, massive kill coming out from Cotton there, actually. But the resurrection being put down onto Khan as well. You know, that refrag from Tom is just so unfortunate when you just have a Mercy on King's Keep, just able to bring them back after every single pick that they get.
Yeah, Mercy Gamer Girl has been doing really good on the reses. Like, every time one of their teammates go down, they're able to get a res off. Like, I'm shocked.
Yeah, you know, they just have their team to play around. You know, their team just plays for the heavy P on that resurrection. It's really hard for Havana Heat to take advantage of that. But massive anti gets put down onto J-Chan, but he just barely lives.
Gosh.
Probably gets put down for Cotton's OC as well, but unfortunately not able to jug it in time. And Abkasa falls down really fast as, oh my goodness, it's just an absolute steamroll right now.
Wild Rage Sage just keeps getting shut down on the Tracer. He just keeps getting rocked. I don't know if he's trying to like flash in front of J-Chan, but I don't know. He just keeps playing in front of J-Chan, and J-Chan just keeps shutting him down. And we see the engage coming out. Abkasa trying to get a bit of a poke here. Cotton's just there, backing up his tank. Kanen's pushing point.
You know, I do want to see Kitasora's POV right here, as she does have the rush to work with here. Jogai trying to pressure the point as much as they can. We might see a rush coming out very soon, but Bob actually gets engaged as well. Massive Nano gets put down onto J-Chan, but J-Chan just shortly falls as a massive pulse coming out of the Sage. Big pulse onto Kanen. Kanen falls. That's 2 ultimates invested on King's Keep side, and unfortunately they are not able to get much from it.
Yeah, I mean, they used Juno ult, they used Ashe ult. Havana only used Pulse and Nano, so it's like they did some pretty good trades. We see Sigma coming out on the Flux here. Kitasora is still holding on to that rush. I don't know when she's gonna use it, but she's been waiting.
Abcast gets forced out early by J-Chen as J-Chen's trying to control the high ground. You may see a early flux or a early rush coming out from Kitasora.
I'm hoping the early rush comes out. Oh, massive purple.
Flux actually getting put down as well. Definitely predictable. You know, J-Chen definitely just holding that flux until they go for a hard dive onto his team. As, oh my goodness, it's just slammed to the slaughter.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kitasora just used her flux to. Tom gets another trade on a Khan.
Khan getting resurrected
Khan
yet
just
again.
keeps getting dipped by their support. But yeah, Kitasora. I mean, she could have lived that flux. She just used her. Cleanse a bit too early there, but she's still holding on to that rush. Abcaster J coming up on another tank ultimate. King's Keep only has their Soj and their Valk.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting, hopefully, a rush coming out.
Yeah, they've been holding on to it.
From Havana Heat here. Or a primal but oh my goodness, Kitasora almost falling down to that rock as a nade gets put down onto Starless. Starless gets put down on 1 HP and unfortunately falls as they're not able to stay alive. But Khan gets a refrag onto Sage, now in the 4v4 situation. King's Keep just trying to make ends meet right now. Khan.
Jogai may try to bring out the Blossom here to try and clean up a bit. Oh yeah, he's TPing in. He might be going for it. I think he might get rocked though. Oh, the rush comes out.
Primal actually getting forced as well as Tom gets traded by J-Chen. J-Chen can put down 1 HP, however, though. Jogai, massive damage is going onto J-Chen. It's just the Reaper just does so much damage as Abcast is just trying to just push this advantage as much as he can.
Yeah, I think they're pushing up. I think we might see an early pulse come out here to try and get these cleanup kills. They're staying in front of King's Keep a bit. I think Starless is just really not respecting their space, but oh, and Abcast J is going in. Oh, the Heinen comes out, but I don't think it sees anyone. Oh, kind of whiffed on the pulse bit. That was a good try.
We do have J3 on Havana Heat right now on the Tracer, as we do see King's Keep just finishing that fight. You know, one big thing about King's Keep is that whenever they're taking a full team fight, Havana Heat just completely crumbles. You know, like they're just playing so strong. Just the amount of damage and pressure that King's Keep are just able to exert onto Havana Heat's dive composition is just none. It's like no other.
Yeah, and Havana Heat is also coming up on the Blossom and the Nano. We might see a Nano Blossom here going on, but I don't know. J-Chen has another flux. We might just see another huge flux. He's been fluxing before the fight even starts.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting a flux coming out from J-Chen when they go for a Nano Monkey engage on Abcasta. Jogai getting forced out early though in the backline. He's getting put down to 64 HP, and J-Chen just barely not able to get that kill, but the Blossom does get forced down. Nano gets put down onto Abcasta, as Abcasta is able to get a kill onto Starless. Excuse me.
Yeah, Havana Heat had to use 2 ults there. They used their Nano, they used their Blossom, but they were able to get the point back. King's Keep still holding on to that flux. We might see it come out here in a second. He goes for the rock on the Reaper, but it just doesn't come through. Eats the nade. Massive eat. Here goes the flux. He knows Ana doesn't have sleep. Kitasora going down, Ana going down, and once again, it's just the J-Chen show. He just cleans up. Cotton also getting some kills up at the top right.
It's just absolute slaughter. You know, J-Chen just eating just massive amounts of utility in his Sigma Suck ability, and just the amount of HP he just got from that and hitting that massive flux. You know, it's just there's nothing you can really do for Havana Heat.
Yeah, and King's Keep, but they did have to use an ult. I don't think Havana Heat used an ult there. Oh, and we also see the cast coming out from Jogai. Wait, was he already on cast?
Nah, he was on Reaper, but he did swap over to the cast. He's going for a like double dink onto Tom. That's he's trying to go for a trade onto the backline. Or actually, that's Starless. My bad, Jogai. I'm sorry. Starless, she's going for the flank, massive double dink onto Tom. Trying to push this high noon, but unfortunately not able to get much. We do see a pulse coming out soon from Sage, as well as Kitasora with the rush.
Yeah, I think we're also gonna see a Juno ult from Kanin coming out.
Massive nade. Kitasora going for the ult, but the Kanin meets with Orbital. J-Chen with a massive kill on Jogai now in the 5v4. Khan getting put down on 1 HP as Kitasora falls shortly after the Kanin. Yeah. Sage with a massive pick for the refrag, but it seems like this may be very close to the last fight here. You know, it's really difficult on push to just secure this map, especially when one pick gets put onto your team as Starless fell. But you know, that Mercy Resurrection is just bringing it back. Now they're able to take that 5v5 engage. Abcasta on the ball. Tom close to Nano, so he's trying to stall as much as possible, but Jogai falls down to Starless. Abcasa getting put down a half HP, might fall very shortly as Tom is still 14% from ultimate. And Kitasora, massive kill onto Cotton as Cotton falls down. J-Chen very close to Flux, 1% from Flux, and it's just over.
It's
Map
over. Was that even that long?
That was around, I believe, an 8-minute map or so.
Oh yeah.
Not the shortest game, but also not the longest game. You know, we're already heading to a 4th map as J-Chen secures the play of the game for the 3rd round.
Yeah, if you're Havana Heat, I don't know. I hope they're keeping their mental up. Like, you guys are down 0-3, King's Keep. It's J-Chen and Starless, and you know their supports have just been keeping them up. Cotton, I mean, all around good show from all of them coming out. I think Havana Heat just kind of plays a bit more slower, but they're supposed to be playing rush comps, so it's kind of looking a bit shaky for them because of that.
Exactly. You know, I'm honestly thinking that King's Keep is just winning because they have an endorsement level 5 player on their team. You know, like
has to be.
Everyone knows that endorsement level is just what makes you good at the game. So I think that's definitely a big influential factor coming out for King's Keep. You know, everyone complaining about the teams being rigged, but you know, the people complaining about it are losing right now, 0-3. So
I think it might be showing some bitterness towards Havana Heat for knocking us out in the semifinals. I think, you know, and then afterwards they had us shake their hands, and you know, me and Rookie were just we were a bit mad.
Germophobic when I went to shake those hands. That's all I'm gonna say.
But I mean, they're playing good. It's just I think they're just not playing fast enough. I think J-Chen is just taking those early engages. You know, they gotta take Starless off of those off angles. Starless just keeps wrapping around, getting picks, and you know, Mercy Gamer Girl Dill, he's right there to follow up with her. And it's just they're just not shutting it down. They're trying their hardest, but I don't think they're focusing the right people. I don't know.
You know, we do see Starless and the J-Chen being a duo for King's Keep, you know, which they're a very strong duo, you know. Starless is able to just hit headshot after headshot, and J-Chen is just able to secure those kills, or vice versa, you know. And we do see the Abcasa and Tom duo coming out for Havana Heat here.
Yeah, you can see Abcasta is just trying to, you know, help Tom out, try to bring him up. Tom just kind of looked out of it. He looks like he's contemplating. He's contemplating a lot of things right now. I think he's trying to figure out how to keep the team alive.
Definitely. I think he's reconsidering why he quit Overwatch in the first place.
Yeah. And it's been a while. I think Tom said that it's been a while since he played competitive Overwatch. So, you know, it's kind of hard to get back in the groove of things.
Exactly.
I think... Sorry, what?
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, Tom hasn't played, and I think they've said around 4 months. Abcasa hasn't been played in like the past month, so it's definitely difficult for them to try and get back into the groove. But it seems like we are still waiting on a pick from Havana, as King's Keep did send their bans. Actually, we're going to Flashpoint, so there is no bans. So we're now just waiting on Havana Heat to pick what Flashpoint map they want.
That's kind of intense, you know?
Which, based off the composition, you know, I'm expecting a new Junk City pick coming out.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, I feel like that tight knit brawl composition that Havana Heat have been trying to run is probably their one of their stronger compositions. So, you know, I'm definitely expecting them to try and pull that kind of a composition out.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think they've been trying the brawl though, and it just hasn't been working. I mean, you kind of just wonder, like, are they gonna switch to poke? Are they gonna try and match the poke? I think maybe, who is their DPS lineup again?
Havana Heat's DPS lineup is Wild Rage Sage as well as Joe Guy.
Yeah, you know, when you have Starless, who's one of the top players of our club, on the DPS, it's hard to, you know, hope that your DPS matches up. It's just going to be a matter of working together to shut them down. You know, you're feeling a lot of pressure when you're Havana Heat. You have to pick. It seems like they picked New Junk City.
Yes, it seems like they did pick New Junk City. You know, I'd personally say that Starless being one of the top DPS players is an arguable statement, but you know, to each their own. But we will be seeing a New Junk City pick coming out for Havana Heat here, and let's see what composition they roll out on.
Yeah,
what are you expecting for King's Keep here?
King's Keep, I think it's gonna be J-Chen on that Junker Queen, and I think Abcasta J knows that, and I think he's good. Or we might see an Orisa mirror here as well.
I think J-Chen might get a little bit silly, funny, and pull out the ball.
You know,
or Maga. Honestly, I'm expecting the Maga from J-Chen.
Yeah, I kind of want King's Keep to just play for fun, so we can get a couple more maps in, just because. I don't know what happened to Havana Heat. I think that first map happened, they just kind of felt destroyed. King's Keep, I don't know. It kind of seems like they're rolling out on the same thing as last time. I don't know what Havana Heat thinks is gonna change. I don't know. I don't know why they haven't chosen Junker Queen. We haven't seen any Orisa mirrors. Abcasta J is kind of debating on the diva, I guess, but like, is it gonna do anything?
Exactly. No, I mean, honestly, for King's Keep, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
They're taking that mindset, just running with what's comfortable for them. Not trying to make many drastic changes.
Yeah. Oh wait. Is that Mercy Gamer Girl on the Zenyatta?
Oh my goodness.
I think we are seeing a bit of silly. And we haven't seen a Mei brought out yet, but Cotton 61 actually plays quite a lot of Mei for our silver team. So we'll see how those two play together.
You see J-Chen trying to just take this space as Mei does get a wall onto the rest of the Divas team. Massive nade block coming out from J-Chen, just being able to block all this Uto, but unfortunately got slit shortly after, and Diva just goes for the dive onto Mercy Gamer Girl as they unfortunately fall over on that Zenyatta, which is just really difficult to stay alive when Diva just boosters at you. And it seems like Starless gets put down to literally 15 HP, just barely surviving with that anti-nade as Tom falls down. But Havana Heat just get the cap for some reason. They're just winning this team fight.
Kanin got a pick earlier, and Kanin really opened up the gates for them. And we see Mercy Gamer Girl coming back out on the Mercy. It is okay, Dill.
They're just a one-round thing, just trying to experiment.
I think he just wanted to have a bit of fun because he knows I've been calling him a Mercy one trick, but he knows that at the end of the day, he's a Mercy one trick. He should play Mercy.
Exactly.
But I think I see Kanin kind of coming up 70% to his ult. Starless is also coming up on her ult. We're seeing a bit of a poke here. Abcasta J just kind of playing very split from his team. I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do right there. Starless slept. Big nade coming out. Starless is purple. They're all purple, but there's just no follow-up. And she also has her high noon, which is immediately brought out. It's just asserting dominance. But, oh, wait, she's running. Is she going to be able to get a pick? Oh, big Matrix coming out from Abcasta. And he also gets to shut down Starless. Big purple coming out as well, but it's not enough. Tom falls to J-Chen, and it seems like Khan is almost picked out, and Kanin is almost next, but Abcasta just can't get those kills. He just keeps getting them down to one, but he trades one, but he also risks bomb. I think he thinks that it's winnable.
Oh my goodness,
I think he thinks it's winnable. Yeah, I think J-Chen's the only one left on point as, oh no, it's 3 of them, and J-Chen gets both of them. Massive. Oh, it's over for Havana Heat, and if you're Havana Heat, you're kind of, oh no, Joe gets a trade. It's all for naught though. They're just wasting ults, they're wasting util, and they're wasting time. Havana Heat is now getting staggered. They're trying to keep everyone up, but Tom falls. I think Kitasaur is next. Yeah, Kitasaur falls to Kanin. It's just, they went in. I think Abcasta thought it was winnable, which it did look winnable for a second, but J-Chen just, with the huge flux coming out on him and on Abcasta and the Reaper, it's King's Keep also coming up on Valk, Freeze, and Juno ult. Havana Heat coming up on their Cass ult, Blossom. They have 4 ults aside from Diva Bomb. I hope Havana Heat wins this, but
yeah, I'm expecting some sort of an early ultimate coming out from the support line of Havana Heat here. Kanin most likely going to match Juno ult to whatever support ult. It seems like Juno ult does go for first, but it seems like Abcasta just able to leave really easily. But Starless falls down really fast, and this high noon getting traded out onto Kanin as well. Now in the 5v3 situation for Havana Heat, trying to just secure this fight win, as J-Chen does surely fall, as well as Joe Guy getting that pick onto Mercy GM Girl. Gamer Girl, my bad.
I really want to call out Tom. Tom's nades have been massive. His sleeps have been massive. He's really playing his Ana gameplay very well, and he knows what he's doing. But Havana Heat gets the point. They had to use only 1 ult actually. They also traded 1 ult with King's Keep, but King's Keep coming up on Sig ult, and they still have 3 ults. Havana Heat has 3 ults coming up on they're both coming up on tank ults. They're matching pretty well actually.
Yeah, they are matching. Kidasori does have Juno ultimate to work with here. Abcasa does get rigged to try and back up, but it seems like he doesn't really need to use it right now. He's just holding his corner as long as he can. You might see a Blossom also coming out as well. Gets forced on early, but Valkyrie does get popped as the Juno also gets responded with the Mei ultimate and Flex going, but just barely Kidasori is able to get out of it as J-Chen falls down shortly after to Blossom Nano.
Oh, yeah, Wild Raid Sage on the Reaper. He's kind of popping off here.
Definitely is, and we might see the first round win for Havana Heat coming out here. And you know, honestly, I could see this map going both ways. You know, this is earlier it went, I believe, 100 to like 10 or something, so something like that, and now it was 100-0 for Havana Heat, and now we're just moving on to the third point.
That 100-0 is a big mental changer for Havana Heat. I hope they think it's winnable. I hope they're putting in, you know, more effort, and I hope they really come out on top. I'm kind of rooting for them now.
I sure am not, but it seems like Starless is forcing out the high noon here, and Abcasa might just not have enough DM, but actually they are able to DM it just in time. But the sleep does get put down as Sage does get a massive 2 kills onto both DPS. King's Keep doesn't have any DPS to work with here.
Oh, Sage, he's going up on the Mercy Gamer Girl. He gets the pick. Sage has been looking really good on this Reaper. And J10 gets the trade with Jogai, and no one's captured the point yet. So, yeah, Kidasori is able to take down J10, and he falls. J10 coming up on another Flux. This is crazy.
Yeah, you know, a really long stall, and he does swap over the Zarya, but you know, that massive stall coming out and forcing point for King's Keep, even though they were losing the fight, just lowers the amount of percentage the Havana Heat are going to start this fight with. You know, they're only starting with like 20%, and they could have already been in like the 40s or 50s.
Yeah, and if you're Havana Heat, you're kind of happy to see that Zarya change, because it means that they're threatened. They're waiting Zarya to charge to counter D.Va, and it seems like the orbital ray comes out from Kennen. Kennen is trying to make something happen on the point. Sage is pulling up, Heinen comes out, and everyone on Havana is so low, but they're getting the picks on King's Keep. They're trying to break the Zarya bubble. Abcasa might lose his mech here. Oh, he holds on to it just barely.
Just barely. That is absolutely a massive non-D-mech for Havana Heat there. You know, staying in that mech is just so incredibly important, and now King's Keep just only have one fight to work with here. I don't even know if they're going to be able to get the point on time without sacrificing life. Starless might have to try and force point as fast as they can, but it seems like they are just probably just going to give it. Yeah, they are going to give it. They just don't want to deal with that. And we have Havana Heat up in the map for the first time this series.
Oh,
we are on map point.
Yeah, and if you're King's Keep, it's kind of, you know, you expect J-Chen to come out on the Zarya, be able to counter Abcast onto D.Va, but I don't know, he's just not getting charged.
Massive sleep coming out to Cotton getting slept and put down Anti, just not able to get his cryo out in time, is now Starless just getting swiped. And oh my goodness, we might see Havana Heat taking control of this third point first. It's going to be really difficult. Oh, just Sage getting a massive kills. J-Chen just probably going to get staggered here, but Abcasa doesn't want to get DMAC, and just barely gets DMAC, having to force his bomb so he can get the remake. That's such a massive DMAC and ultimate force coming out from J-Chen, as we do see 3 ultimates coming out from King's Keep now, and also 3 for Havana Heat. So, you know, Havana Heat might just be able to hold this. You know, they have both support ultimates to work with here, while Kennen does not have their Juno ultimate yet.
Yeah, Sage also got the 4K last round, and he's still holding on to Blossom. You know he's looking for it. Oh, and you get the nano. Oh, but they hold the grab. They know he has Blossom, and he's frozen. And they use every single ult on that.
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead.
He doesn't die.
He's not dead, and he's gonna pop ult.
The Blossom. Oh my goodness. Absolutely crazy play. Oh my goodness. You know, we did see 3 ultimates getting forced by Havana Heat. Same from King's Keep. But we're now left 60% left for Havana Heat to take the first map of the series.
They used almost every single ult to shut down Sage, and Sage just stayed alive and ulted and killed everyone.
That is so true. The DM and just the sheer pocketing power from the supports for Havana Heat are just so strong here. We do see High Noon from King's Keep here. Let's see if they're going to be able to do anything with it, but we do have a High Noon counteract from Havana Heat as well. Now counting into Overclock, but Abcasa with a massive pick onto J-Chen now in the 5v4.
Jogai
getting put down to 1 HP, just barely falling as Mercy Go also gets fallen. And oh my goodness, we're seeing Havana Heat win the first
Oh my
map of the
gosh.
series. Now
Havana,
3-1.
Havana Heat locked in that game.
They definitely did. That was an absolute steamroll.
I don't know what they did in that bathroom break, but like Sage showed up and showed out. Obviously, Tom, like I was saying, hitting those huge sleeps and nades. And oh my gosh, gets the pick on the Starless. The huge nade comes out. Like, Tom was really just making these plays happen. And Tom was playing the front line as Ana. Very rare, but it happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh
wow.
wow.
My goodness. And now the reverse sweep starts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it was kind of shocking. Like that first round happened and I was like, man, King's Keep just wins again, obviously. But Sage just really popped out on that Reaper.
Sage definitely popping off, you know, especially being a substitute. You know, you want to try and play to the best of your ability, you know. You know, just not wanting to be worse than the player who was going to play. And, you know, I think Sage has just been doing perfectly well. You know, he's just been playing very well on the Reaper character, you know, swapping over to Tracer whenever they need, and just being an overall really good substitute.
Yeah, and Tom and Kidasora, I mean, I just got to point it out again. That last fight where, you know, Sage was in grab, frozen, everything, and Tom and Kidasora was somehow able to keep him up. Like, you know, their support lineup, it's matching against the Mercy one tricks.
Definitely, you know, I think it was so difficult to even kill Sage in the first place. You know, with Nano, with DM, with Orbital, you know, just the amount of sheer damage reduction and the amount of healing that Sage is going to get, as well as the mitigation coming out from Avcasa. It's just gonna be so difficult to kill that Reaper, and I think that they just forced way too many resources into a Reaper that you just can't kill. Yeah. And then Havana Heat were just able to just completely just walk right through them.
Yeah, and shockingly, J-Chan Zarya did not counter Abcasta's D.Va, which, I mean, usually you go Zarya to counter the D.Va, but I don't know what happened to J-Chan. J-Chan Zarya just wasn't doing it.
Exactly.
So next mode is
going to be Escort, and it seems like Havana Heat is going to be banning Circuit, as well as Havana, as well as Junkertown, as well as Shambali Monastery.
4 maps?
4 maps, yes.
Oh, wow.
4 maps for Escort here.
Escort? I don't even know what Escort maps are left. Who gets pick? King's Keep?
Yes, King's Keep does get a pick. You know, I'm feeling a Gibraltar pick coming out, you know, especially with Starless on that Widow and Winston for J-Chen. But they're also running 2 Mercy players as the support line, so you're not gonna have a really strong backline. So I actually could see that not actually being picked as well. Yeah,
and Havana Heat should also be able to choose what side, whether they play defense or attack. I feel like they might try to go for attack, honestly, because I mean usually you choose defense in that position, but I don't know. Abcast is, he's really confident on attack, so he might try to push it all the way.
Yeah, exactly. Abcast just loves to just try and hard set the tempo in each map, so yeah, we could definitely see the attack getting picked, as we do see a Rialto pick coming out for King's Keep, which honestly, with the poke composition that King's Keep have been trying to run, this might be really good for them.
I think we're gonna see the SIG come out again. I think I don't know. I'm genuinely shocked. I haven't seen an Orisa mirror yet. Like, it's been common in a lot of games recently, but we just haven't seen it yet. I think J-Chan's gonna roll out on that Sigma. I mean, even though they lost the last one, he was still doing really good on that Sigma.
Exactly. Just the sheer amount of pressure he's able to exert by hitting those Sigma left clicks, just able to completely demolish the backline of Havana Heat.
Yeah, we're heading into the map now. Havana Heat on attack. King's Keep is on defense. I think the DPS lineup is from Havana Heat is a lot stronger than we thought. Jogai and Sage really showed out last map, so hopefully they can do that again. I think you know, it's on a map like this, Brawl can be a hit or miss. You know, we might see them try to run the Reaper again, but I don't know how likely that is.
Yes, 100%. I'm expecting a diva pick. Yep,
Oh.
exactly, coming from Rapcasta.
Ooh, is that a Widowmaker?
We do see the
Ooh.
Widow from Starless. You know, we saw them in
Ew.
Vaxta earlier, warming up, trying to hit the craziest flicks, and of course, missing every single one of them. So hopefully, they don't miss that for this defender side.
Yeah, Starless also has the monitor probably 5 centimeters from her face as well. You know, that setup was a bit egregious, but I mean, it's working.
You know, exactly. If you want to counter Starless, just walk from the right or the left, and she won't be able to see you.
I don't know. Something tells me Starless is gonna get a pick here. I don't know though, because
I have a feeling she's gonna whiff. Whiff incoming in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. My bad. I was wrong on the count.
2 in a
But
row.
the prediction was not wrong. And she does stay here. You know, Abcasta might actually go on this fast with the ring if she's not able to get a pick. And she just does back up. You know,
Yeah.
not getting a pick there is just really unfortunate, as the enemy team just wasn't expecting her to be there. But Cotton able to pick up Starless's slack, getting that massive headshot onto Kitasora with the Mercy Pocket. You know, this is a very good balance. You know, Cotton on the DPS Sojourn with the Mercy Pocket, as Starless does get another pick. But, you know, Starless playing on the Widowmaker doesn't really need a pocket or any help. And the Sojourn just having a damage boost is just so incredibly strong, especially with 80 damage per second for Disruptor. It's just so much.
Oh my gosh, Jay-Chen just keeps blocking the nades. You know, Tom is really trying, but Jay-Chen's shield is just right in front of him, but they're kind of backing up a bit from their Sig. Oh, but they're trying to back up. They're playing the corner.
Yeah, I want to see what Jogai is doing here right now. They seem to just be playing passively on the cart, trying to hold the cart down as much as they can. It seems like Starless is just playing passively in the back, as Abacasa does try to force her out on that Widow. Just the amount of sheer pressure that Widow has, even if they don't hit the shot. But Starless, just the patience of waiting for. Oh, what a massive shot! Finishing the
Flux comes out.
Yeah, Flux does come out from J-Chan. Unfortunately, does not hit anybody.
Oh, but he gets the rock on Jogai. I mean, it happens to the best of us. As Sage gets the pick on Starless, I think they're trying to back up fast enough. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Mercy Gamer Girl is there to res her.
Exactly. Seems like Moth Meta is back, but not Moth Meta, but Dill Meta.
Yeah, and Stella's over here. She has eyes. She's yet to use it. She's also playing low ground. Well, she uses it now. She might go high ground here in a second. We see a Juno. We see the Juno trade. Sage tried to TP on her, but it just doesn't happen.
Mercy Girl does fall down as J-Chan and Starless get massive picks, but Starless does get traded out as Jogai also gets a kill on Cotton. J-Chan going for the trade in the backline, and he's just the last one left in the 1v2 situation, just barely able to get Jogai out, and now we're in the tank 1v1. J-Chan trying to use his suck ability to try and stay alive as much as possible. Abcasta does have bomb to work with here, but unfortunately J-Chan does just barely fall. But he does have 97% to work with here for his Flux.
Yeah, J-Chan is coming up on yet another Flux. I mean, Abcasta J goes in early. He might get demeched here and have to bomb, but he backs out. Nope, he ends up deciding to bomb. I think he's just trying to hold the space. Yeah, and Havana, he gets 2 picks, gets the point, and King's Keep is now on a run to try and leave. I think Starless might get caught out here, but Mercy Gamer Girl trying to keep her alive. No, they're respecting their space. They're expecting everyone to come back from spawn, and that's it. They're still holding up here, though.
Yeah, we do still see them holding up on the high ground. J-Chan does have Flux already, so we might see a Flux coming out if we see a fast engage, but J-Chan does get booped off from the high ground. We do see a Nano potentially coming out onto Abcasta soon, but Jogai just falls down to Starless with a crazy angle. I don't even know where that shot came from. As we do see Tom solo on the point. Sleep does get 8 as he unfortunately gets rocked and falls shortly after the J-Chan. You know, J-Chan's just been really good at blocking the utility coming out from Tom here. You know, the Ana pick is so understandable, but we do see a swap over to the Kiriko to prevent the anti.
Yeah, Sage trying to leave, but I think he's just gonna get picked out. He's just staggering. Yeah, J-Chan gets the cleanup kills. Starless is looking for some early picks. Abcasta trying to go in and I guess take space early, but his team isn't really there to support him, so it begs me to wonder what he's trying to do, if not shutting down Starless and just looking at the high ground. He's flying around, you can see him in the top. Okay, yeah, he's looking at Starless now. He's almost about to get demech though.
Starless eyes just barely falling as the whole entire Havana Heat roster just had to play passively from just the threat of the headshot. Nano does get put down to Starless. Starless just instantly falls down.
Yeah, and they have to use Nano. They're now trading picks here. They've only used one ult for each other, but I think we might see another one. Yeah, there it goes. Cotton forces the Diva Bomb, and oh, the Diva Bomb gets Kanin, but it doesn't matter because Cotton gets Abcasta. They're trading picks left and right. We may end up seeing Havana Heat pull out the Juno ult out of desperation, but I think they're just gonna back up a bit and respect the high ground. I think Sage is trying to look for something. Cotton's backing up. He's trying to keep his space, and there goes the Juno ult coming from Kitasora. Good Juno ult. Sage just absolutely demolished.
Jogai using the Heinen to try and save Sage as much as they can, but unfortunately not enough, as J-Chen does get the just cleaning up now as the rush does get forced out by Kanin. Most likely a one fight, so maybe the rush should have to go through, but you know, it's understandable. You know, if it was Valk would have been popped. You know, Mercy Gamer Girl did pop Valk, so you know, it's just a Mercy thing, I guess.
Yeah, but now King's Keep is now down both their support ults. Kanin has always had questionable rushes, so you know, it's bound to happen in Boilerfrag too. Havana Heat has they still have Blossom. King's Keep once again has another ult. Abcast is trying to go in, but J-Chen fluxes, obviously. He has it again.
Oh, just resetting on the high
Gets
ground.
them down low. Can they get the pick on Tom? Tom takes low ground.
Oh. Kitasora just unfortunately walks right into Starless's crosshair. We just see Jogai just trying to C9 the point as much as they can. You know, pulling away from the attention of the front line. We do see them just King's Keep to trying to pick up the remaining staggers as Sage just barely gets out on 1 HP.
They have 20 seconds left.
Yeah, they have 20 seconds left, but they have Blossom and Nano to work with here. You know, I'm expecting a TP Blossom coming out from Sage with a Nano engage onto Abcasta. Just trying
I don't know if Sage is gonna get preemptive Nano out here. Sage is not set up. Sage has no utils, and he's trying to make something happen, but he's not gonna be able to have the Nano for Blossom. Abcasta ends up getting Mercy out, but Sage is holding on to that Blossom.
You know, that resurrection cooldown's already out from the fight with the Blossom going onto the backline, but unfortunately gets ate by J-Chan. J-Chan is just trying to get Abcasta, but Abcasta does bomb onto the point and might fall down, but not actually. J-Chan not able to do enough damage as Abcasta is able to remag. Abcasta also does eat the rock from J-Chan. J-Chan almost just barely building up flux with Kanin almost having rush. Might just pop here, and it's just a lost fight for Havana Heat. You know, I'm fairly certain just a massive coach gun coming out from Starless onto that teleport onto the high ground.
They're just
Sage,
getting cleanups. How many fluxes was that?
Yeah, I think that was somewhere around like 3 fluxes. You know, J-Chen just absolutely just getting so many just fluxes and damage.
Yeah, and we're also seeing some really good support ult usage coming out from Kanin and Mercy Gamer Girl. I mean, sometimes they use it at the same time, but it's pretty decent. I mean, I don't know. Tom, I mean, last map, Tom was able to get those sleeps. He was able to get those nades, but this time, J-Chen is just keeping an eye out for them. He's just not letting it happen, and we are now getting a POV of riding the boat on Rialto. Wait.
You know,
where's Rialto at?
I'm in Italy? I'd assume so.
Oh my gosh. We're in Italy right now.
Oh my god, we're in Italy. You know, I actually had a funny moment happen on these gondolas in one of my scrims. Kindred, a top 5 Diva player, tried to boot me off, and let's just say a certain whip shot came through, and a certain death also happened. You know, I wish I had that clip. Unfortunately, there was a patch the next day, and I just didn't get it in time, but you know, it's all good, and we do have our observer drunk driving on this gondola, just barely able to follow it.
Yeah. Oh, interesting pick. We see Sage here. Oh, what is this DPS lineup? Coming out from Havana.
You know, honestly, when you're down 3-1 in a
Yikes.
series and you're not able to fully cap on Rialto, you know, you just gotta pull things out of just the question mark book, you know.
Yeah, they running out on the Torb and Symmetra. Okay, Kanin just immediately destroys turret. He's trying to look for some picks. He's whiffing every single shot. I feel bad of keeping this POV. Oh, Cotton slept, but they're just not able to make anything happen. No, Havana Heat's kind of getting low. Yeah, and Cotton gets the pick on Joe Guy. That Torb is just probably not going to work. Oh, Cotton's taking high ground now, and he's on Tom. And Tom misses his sleep. Cotton is just absolutely dominating them right now.
No, he is. He's flicking on everything, absolutely demolishing that Torb, flicking to the turret, demolishing that, going up to the high ground, flicking onto the Torb's dead body, thinking it's an enemy. You know, he's just completely locked in right now. Anything red he sees, he's just instantly shooting. You know, there's that turret yet again. As Joe Guy not really finding that much value from these turrets. You know, just easily getting broken. And just the damage output is just not as high as they're wanting it to be.
Yeah, Havana Heat, I mean, they're kind of playing a bit like back and forth. Like Abcast is playing very far up, but their DPS are playing very far back. It is just, I don't think they're playing as well as they should be together.
You know, we see
once again he's in the flank.
Abcast is just trying to walk. As the OC does come out from Khan trying to get as much value as he can. Stars is anti. J-Chen does have flex to work with here, but he just barely stays alive. Maybe he might still die as the nano does come through. J-Chen might be able to get picked off here as he's still 1 HP, and he does finally just fall down to Wild Rage Sage as the orbit does get placed down from Kitasora in a one fight. That is really unfortunate as it could have been used next fight.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us, Kitasora.
It does happen to the best of us. You know, we saw Kanin doing many of those throughout his platinum career.
We see King's Keep. Oh, early engage from Abcast once again. I don't know. He's just trying to make something happen. J-Chen once again has the flux. Oh, huge nade coming out, but it doesn't matter because Kanin cleanses and uses the rush right after.
Flex coming out as J-Chen gets a pick onto Sage, onto Tom. You know, small bit of hate. You know, I'm eating all of your util. You know what? Now I'm gonna flux you. Elbows out, you know?
Abcasta gets the pick on Kanin. I'm not sure what he's cooking. He was in the back line. Oh, Kitasora gets a pick on Starlets. Okay, Kitasora. Oh, Abcasta J, he's trying to make his way out. He's trying to fight this.
You know,
I don't know where his team is though.
Oh wow,
wait.
The TP, absolutely massive, just taking this fight. King's Keep just was not expecting to take a fight there with that teleport, you know, just completely caught them off guard, but J-Chen just barely staying alive as Starless hits that headshot onto Abcasta. You know, that was really nice.
Oh, Joe Guy!
Joe
Guy goes in for the bomb, for just going in on Starless. Yo, he recognized the best player, he took her out.
And unfortunately, Mercy Gamer Girl getting that resurrection as Joe Guy falls down to 1 HP. Just barely living though, as that dynamite comes through and not able to really secure much. But we do have 4 ultimates coming out from Havana Heat here. They're able to cycle it. They may be able to hold this for at least a few minutes.
Oh, wait, Abcasta J is getting body blocked by J-Chen. J-Chen's not moving. Oh, he gets out, and Joe Guy's trying to make something happen on Torb. We might see... Oh, we see the nano coming out on Abcasta. Abcasta is really trying to kill their supports. He sees the Soldier's one. He's not gonna go for it. He's respecting their space. Joe Guy over there popping off now. He also used his molten core. Is that what it's called?
Yep, molten core. And, you know, maybe those first few shots were just warning shots in the start of the round. You know, making them have a false sense of confidence, seeing that they won't be able to hit much. But we do see King's Keep trying to take this high ground here as the Flux gets put down and just barely hits Tom as Tom falls down, caught securing that kill. J-Chen getting put down very low HP as that Symmetra ultimate gets placed down as well. And just the pure damage coming out from Symmetra's beam at level 3, just so much, as Sage is at literally 6 HP, just barely living. Abcast getting a massive kill with Bomb. And they did invest 2 of their ultimates there, so not the worst, but Sage just barely might get picked off.
Sage somehow,
unfortunately,
Sage teleported up and accidentally fell off of high ground
and
gets rocked.
And just barely and just finally dies as Cotton goes over, but unfortunately Sage has fallen down early. We do see 3 ultimates working here for King's Keep. We may see a rush or an OC coming out early from Cotton, and only an orbit from Havana Heat, so they might be able to sustain. And it looks like Cotton's wanting to look for a rush aside here.
Oh, the rush comes out. And there goes Cotton. He uses rails. He gets Abcasta out of mech. They're basically down a tank. Suzu comes out, misses J-Chen, and J-Chen dies because of it.
The remech. The remake kill onto J10.
Oh no.
That's so unfortunate. Just got absolutely crumpled by a mech falling down at Mach 15 speed.
Havana Heat TP'd in. Starless? Interesting. Okay.
Starless is just resetting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is interesting.
You know,
1 minute left. It's really intense. You know, Havana Heat, they have their Molten Core, they have Nano coming out. They're kind of looking a bit low, but Kings Keep only coming up on Flux. And they're still taking the fight right now.
Yeah, they're taking this fast tempo fight. There's only 50 seconds to work with here, but Abkhazia getting massive 2 kills. You know, this might be a hold on second point, as there's only 45 seconds to work with here for the attackers. Just barely getting the respawn.
Havana Heat is just playing way too fast for Kings Keep to keep up right now. You know, Kings Keep, they keep trying to get set up, but Havana Heat just keeps rejecting the setup. They have 30 seconds left to touch the point. I think it's definitely doable, but Havana Heat is probably going to go in before they can even think about it.
Yeah, we will see a Flux coming out soon from J10 though, as well as a bomb and orbit coming out from Havana Heat
big
very
nade.
soon. With the nade, J10 getting put down 1 HP. The Khan falls down shortly after. Not sure if the resurrection is going to be able to go through, but Jogai falling down shortly after. The Starless on the Pharah. They need to get the point though. They're taking this fight, but they need to get the point, but unfortunately they're not able to. Just barely going back, but Abkhazia almost falls off the map, but able to boost her up as point does get touched from Starless as well as Mercy Gamer Girl. Now they only have Brush, but Pharah does get a pick onto Tom. This could be series winning. Kings Keep de-meching Abkhazia. Abkhazia forces the Diva ultimate. As
Starless killed herself.
Starless accidentally kills herself with the barrage.
Jogai comes in with
Oh my goodness, we might see a map 5. Oh my
gosh, absolutely beautiful play by Abkhazia. They're taking those fights so early, and I know we dogged on it. We dogged on it in the beginning, but the Symmetra TP was crazy. They just kept setting up high ground. You can hear the cheers coming from the other room.
100%. You know, we're in the production room, and just look at
how happy they are.
Look at the environment change coming out from Havana Heat. You know, just drinking water, just high upbeat energy. You know. And we're not going to see a map 5. That was map 5, but we're going to be seeing a map 6. You know, when I said reverse sweep, I was honestly just joking. I was not expecting them to win that next map. You know, but honestly, with that Rialto pick, I was fully expecting Kings Keep to just win that. But you know,
yeah, I think they really turned it around. I know, like, you know, we said like, oh, that's weird, they're playing Symmetra Tour, but Jogai first was whiffing a couple of shots and it looked a bit sketchy. I was gonna say he needs to switch, but he ended up really pulling through with the Molten Cores, and just he was able to make space and get those headshots somehow.
Yeah, you know, and J10 just not really able to do much. You know, he's trying to play that poke Sigma, but the enemy team is just playing so fast. You know, we talked about before that map that Abkhazia just likes to set the tempo, play really aggressively, and that was just showcased throughout his gameplay there. You know, commanding his team to play forward and just not allow them to leave that spawn. You know, it's just that the shot calling is just really important for his team.
Yeah, and on top of that, like I said, Tom's nades, Tom sleeps. Like, once we started seeing the nades hit, J10 kind of, I don't know what happened. He just stopped looking out for the nades, stopped trying to block the nades. And once Tom was able to start hitting those nades onto J10 just kept falling down, or they were able to follow up on it.
100%. And we will see Clash coming out as Kings Keep are able to pick what Clash map they want, and Hanaoka just kind of always to pick. You know, a Throne of Anubis just kind of makes absolutely zero sense as a map. We do see a little FNAF jump scare coming out from the production doors window from Kanin, the Mercy player.
Yeah, I think he's here to say that he's scared. You know, Kanin was feeling really nervous earlier. He was doing a lot of aespa dances. You know, he was really pulling out in the K-pop. But I think he's shaking. I think he's shaking in his boots.
Definitely shaking in his boots. You know, I would also be shaking. You know, if I was up 3-0 and the next teams won the next 2 maps, you know, I'd be shaking in my boots. You know.
Yeah. And now we're heading into Hanaoka. Whose pick was this? Kings Keep.
This was Kings Keep pick, which honestly, Throne of Anubis does not make sense at all as a map design. So I'm not really surprised that nobody wants to play that map. And Hanaoka, I mean, it's a pretty decent design. You know, you're able to brawl, you're able to poke. You know, I could really see this map going both ways. You know, if Havana Heat is able to set that fast tempo, I could definitely see them winning this round, unless Starless is able to just play slowly, play her angles, just get massive picks onto the backline.
Oh,
We are seeing the same combos. You know, honestly,
that's so interesting.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, I mean, Kings keep rolling out on the Reinhardt Symmetra. Are we gonna see a mirror Symmetra? Joe guy, he was feeling himself last map. He's
100%.
locking onto the Torb. He's feeling himself. I think it'll be really interesting. We saw J-Chen play, Reinhardt earlier, and I believe they won that.
Yes. You know, I think I've never seen Joe Guy and RLG in the same room before, and I think that's something to note down. But we will see J-Chen on that Reinhardt, as you were saying. Let's see where they're wanting to play.
Yeah, and
like
you kind of wonder. I think Mercy Gamer Girl is gonna end up pocketing Starlights probably here.
Yeah, as we do see a very fast engage going on the top right, as both teams are just playing respectively, you know, not wanting to push through as the turret falls down for Joe Guy. When Joe Guy does get put down on 1 HP, but just barely gets put back up. Sage also falling down low as well. Starlight's going for a right click, massive kill with that damage boost. Might be able to get this pick onto that Juno, getting put down a very 1 HP. Kidosora is, and everyone's just crumbling down. Joe Guy falls, Tom falls, Sage falls shortly after. Now left for Abcast to get demeched. Kidosora most likely going to fall down next as well. Just the amount of damage coming out from King's Keep with that Mercy pocket is just absolutely crazy. You know, a lot in competitive play, you know, Mercy's not really played that much. You know, it doesn't provide a lot to the team, but you know, in a casual league like this or a casual tournament, you know, you could see a lot of success, especially when you have a varsity hit scan player on your team.
Yeah, and Starless already has her ult. She already has High Noon. Havana He is kind of looking a bit shaky on their ults. Starless gets put down really low, and we lost connection to the game server.
Walking through on the left side, and we do see Tom on the Ana trying to see what's happening here, but it seems like somebody did fall down on the top right, as it seems like blue team is going for map control right now. They seem like they will be able to win the next point. Not really sure what ultimates they're going to be working with here. Can't really see.
Yeah. So
hello, Tom Jackson in that back corner waving over to the camera. How's it going, chatters?
Yeah, Tom is checking. Oh, wait, I think something might be going on. There's a bit of shifty eyes. Yeah, they paused.
And none other than me am going to go deal with whatever's happening. So we will have a slight break to fix these technical issues. So stay close by.
Stay tuned.
Alright, it seems like we are back. Unfortunately, had some technical difficulties as the round does start.
Yeah, and it seems like while we were gone, they went 1-1. They're fighting back on the middle play again. Oh my gosh, what happened while we were gone?
We came back. 4 ultimates were invested from King's Keep.
And they lost it. Wait, 5? Oh no, 4. Sorry, my bad. They invested 4 and they still lost the fight. You can only wonder what happened on camera.
I wonder what happened.
But Havana Heat still strong with both of their DPS ults and the Nano coming out. I'm expecting the Nano to be used. Oh, they TP'd. The TP's coming. Oh, huge shatter coming out from J-Chen.
And the pin going through as well. Tom falling down to that pin. As Sim does get forced down. The Sim ultimate.
Oh my gosh, yeah, massive TP shatter. It's been a while since we saw a funny play like that, which yeah, King's Keep is able to turn it back around, get that team fight pick, but I don't know. Abcast J looks like he wants to recontest. His team is running.
Going for the pin. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
No.
The momentum just taking him off of the map. As Tom with that massive sleep, that is so unfortunate. As now Mercy Gamer Girl is trying to get out if they can, as J-Chen swaps over to the Zarya. Oh my goodness, is it happening?
J-Chen got humbled when he fell off the map.
He did. Is it happening though? Havana here are up 3-1, which to be honest, with the way that this game mode works, with the way Clash works, it's completely possible that we could end 4-4 in the middle point. So this is still anybody's game. This last point is really hard to push.
Yeah. Yeah, the last point is the hardest because it's just time is slow. Oh, they go in for another TP behind, and they're trying to get a pick, but Abcasta is about to lose his mech. He TP's behind. They're very clean disengage coming out from them.
Yeah, very clean disengage. No ultimates being forced out from both teams, which, you know, is really good. You know, they weren't baited. You know, King's Keep weren't baited from that sim TP engage, and they didn't really force anything. You know, they didn't really have anything to even pop anyways. So we do see Joe Guy just walking up as he gets put down to really low HP. As point does get captured by King's Keep. As Sage does fall down to Starless with a massive headshot.
Yeah, and I mean, King's Keep is making a comeback again. It's kind of a questionable play from Havana Heat. I'm not sure why they tried to go in on that last point and invest ults instead of just, it seemed like they were debating on waiting on this point versus attacking in, and it just made a last second call and they just ended up investing for no reason. But I mean, he has a bomb. I mean, they have Molten Core. They have both of their support ults. King's Keep is matching with 5 though. But King's Keep ends up taking it. Abcasta decided to go in. He does get the pick somehow. J-Chen also gets a trade. Both of their sims are down, but J-Chen gets the pick on Abcasta. It's Starless there to follow up, holding on to their ults. Havana Heat, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. No ults were used, so I don't know why they're taking fights before they're ready.
Yeah, you know, this could. Oh my goodness,
Kanin!
A massive stagger.
That's my silver team
onto
support.
Sora.
Oh my gosh.
You know, this could
That's
just,
a new wave.
This could be the map. This could be the map when coming out as just not having that Juno. You know, Havana Heat might just back up and not even contest this. But Nano does get enforced with Molten Core, but Nano does go down, or Graviton Surge. As Orbital does also get forced down, but Kanin falls shortly after. This is a massive investment coming out from both teams here.
Yeah,
Abcasta just going for that final kill on Starless, and now we're
gosh.
left Havana Heat 4-3, and they still have Bomb to work with here. You know, we did see both support ults and Molten Core being invested from Havana Heat.
Yeah, but King's Keep, they have both of their DPS ults. They don't have the other ones. Havana Heat does have Bomb in their sim wall. I mean, they'll see if they can make something happen. High Noon gets put out really early, and almost takes Tom out.
Just barely falling down. But Khan is anti right now as Joe Guy getting hammered by Starless. But Starless is able to just reload and hide. But Khan with the massive pick onto Tom as Joe Guy falls shortly after. This might go to a round point in the middle as they're trying to push, hold up their tempo, secure them as far as they possibly can so they can't touch this last point. You know, Havana Heat just walking back, trying to resustain because they just need to set up for this middle point. Walking in here and not being set up, it's just so difficult to retake for the attackers.
Yeah, and Havana Heat, I mean, you're really feeling the pressure from both teams. If King's Keep loses this fight, I mean, they get put in 3-3. They have to go into the 7th map. Havana Heat, this could be their winning map, but they need to win this point. This is the last point. Abcasta J gets very low, almost demeched.
Just barely getting demeched, but he does have Bomb in case he does. Orbital and Nano almost get popped up by Joe Guy with the massive pick on the Cotton. With Mercy Girl able to get that resurrection though, but Sage just gets put down a massive wall. Abcasta getting a pick on the Starless. That is a massive pick coming out, but a Graviton Surge only hitting Joe Guy. It seems like they're going to.
Wait, Starless got the early. They got the early pick on the Starless. They don't have their main DPS to play with. J-Chen gets the pick on Tom though. This could kind of still go both ways. Juno ults get puts out.
Oh my god, it's getting reversed.
King's Keep might be able to pull through.
Kanin also has an orbital to work with in one more second. He might be able to pop it soon. And that orbital does get popped down, but Cotton falls down. They don't really have the damage to deal with the resurrection. Gets put down to Cotton. Abcasta gets demeched though. Tom might not be able to get back in time as King's Keep now has control of the point. J-Chen coming back on that Reinhardt, able to hold that choke as much as he can. Sage is nanoed, but the wall does come down from Khan as the pin goes through. Sage falling down with Tom, and oh my goodness, this might be King's Keep completely reversing this map, being down 3-1, securing the series final.
Abcasta coming back on Doomfist.
Clips coming out from Starless on that Tracer as Kidasora falls in shortly after with just barely fall down as the Abcasta shortly falls. Tom going for that last second stall, but Kanin able to get that pick. Starless missing the pulse bomb, but still forcing that recall, and my goodness.
That's game.
King's Keep just barely winning that. You know, honestly, I was not expecting it to go to a map 6.
I was Wow, that was one intense last fight. Jay-Chan getting the final play of the game. I mean, I don't know what happened. It just seemed to be. Don't know what happened there. Sorry, Jay-Chan, but
Didn't matter anyway. It wasn't that good.
But anyways, King's Keep, they're able to take the whole game. King's Keep, our Boilerfrag champions. Wow.
You know, they will be receiving a medal in their honor for getting first place. You know, very well deserved. You know, they played very well throughout this tournament as being one of the highest rated teams. And they fortunately won against Havana Heat, which is also the second highest rated team, which actually the first. They were tied for their average points. So thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you Halaivalu for casting alongside me.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
But yes, thank you for our production as well as our observer Blaze Blade inside of our Discord. And thank you everyone for coming by. That is the end of our Boilerfrag finals for Overwatch. Tune in soon for the Deadlock finals. That will be streamed on this channel very soon. So thank you everyone for coming by, and we'll see you in a bit.